Today, we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled The Two Little Devils, and Between Master and Disciples, held in English on January 10th, 2022.
Dường như sương đã xuống đêm qua, để lại vườn xanh những ngọc ngà. Sáng nay nắng mỏng run vì gió.
Ready for bedtime story?
Yes, Master.
Okay, this is from the Book of Treasure of Jewish Folklore again. This is number 3 book. Number 1 book I have not finished yet, but today I just pulled it out and it was number 3, so I thought, why not? Actually, it was difficult for me to choose. There's another story, very nice. I like this type of story. Simple, and I don't have to look too much.
Yes,
Master.
Even if I don't read in advance, I would understand while reading to you.
Right.
Anyway, these stories, I told you I read them before, but I forgot altogether. I just fold the pages
Yes.
so that I know that I read the story already.
Right.
At least I know these selected ones.
Yes, Master.
There are some stories I did not want to read to you. I don't feel they're very suitable.
Yes, Master.
But maybe they are suitable. Who knows? When I'm short of stories, I will go back to them.
Yes, Master.
They're just like spare tires. This story is called The Two Little Devils. Not talking about the devils. I just open it and it's like that. There's another story before that. Or maybe I read it also later. Now, once upon a time, there were two little devils who appeared inside a mezzanine that is reserved for the women in the church or in the synagogue. So they frightened all the women. They all run away. And then the high priest of that synagogue brought out the Torah, the Holy Torah, to read up there in this mezzanine in order to drive these two little devils away. So they disappeared reluctantly because people were reading. The highest priest there was reading the Holy Torah. The Holy Torah, you know,
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
similar to the Bible in Christianity.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
So then they have nothing else to do. They went to bother the two little boys of this highest priest. Thus, both of the boys became ill. Now, so these high priests in that area had to invite Master Basantov. Basantov, he's very famous in Jewish folklore and spiritual stories. So the master, the venerated master, Basantov came. He came with a secretary or maybe an assistant. And then he requested that they should let him and his secretary stay in an abandoned house. But they should bring the two boys to him. So he and the secretary stay in a wild, abandoned house. At that period of time, it was also the time of the weekly festival, weekly ritual or celebration. Before everyone went to bed, the two devils appeared in front of the door. And then they began to make fun of the venerated Master Basantov. The way he read the Holy Torah on the Sabbath day.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a holy day, you know?
Yes.
Saturday. That day, all the Jews don't do anything except read the Torah or go to pray in the synagogue or doing things that are unholy, praying or gathering together and discussing the Torah, or anything to do with spirituality,
Yes, Master.
with God, with holy practice, not doing anything worldly. So that day, normally, the Sabbath day, you should not do anything at all except those related spiritual things or prayers. So the venerated Master Basim Tov was reading the Torah because it's especially for the Sabbath day. And these two devils appear at the front door and began to make fun of the way the Master Basim Tov was reading the Torah. So Master Basim Tov asked his secretary, who was sitting on another bed, he said, "Did you see them as well?" So the secretary, of course, saw them. But he took the blanket and covered himself on the head and said, "Please, leave me alone. Leave me in peace, in peace." The two little devils made fun of the venerated Master Basim Tov. When they finished, they went toward the two boys. Master Basim Tov jumped out of the bed and angrily asked them, "Hey, where do you think you are going?" So one of the devils said, "Is this your business here? What we're doing?" Because they were very arrogant and very disrespectful and rude because they were not afraid of him at all. They thought they had big power, so they were not afraid of him.
Yeah.
And then they began to copy the way Master Basim Tov read the Torah again, just to make fun of him. And then they laughed together, the two of them. That was too much for Master Basim Tov. So he just waved his hand one time. Both of the devils fell down. Yeah. Fell plump on the floor.
That hurts.
And now they began to beg him for compassion, for mercy, for benevolence, for magnanimity, to have a magnanimous heart. Please forgive us and let us go. The master said, "But before everything, I want to let you see how I will heal these two boys." So one of the devils said, "Oh, how lucky they are that you even came here to heal them, because we have already been destroying the inside of their organs. And we have already prepared that tonight we would kill them." Yeah. They kind of praise Master Basim Tov, And then they said, "It is so lucky that you came, otherwise their organs have already begun to be ruined. And tonight we would have killed them, killed these two boys. So lucky that you are here, that they might live." So Master Basim Tov asked them, "How have you been able to go into the synagogue, such a holy place like that? How can you go in there?" Because normally devils are not allowed to go in there.
Yes, Master.
They could not. They just cannot. So the two devils answered him, "Oh, we could do that. We could go in there thanks to the man who reads the Torah, thanks to the man who leads the prayers. He is a great playboy, a big time. Every time he read any of the holy books, he was just thinking only of how to say it, to sing it, so that it becomes very, very attractive." One moment. Oh, nothing. Just rain by me. I told you, if we had pancakes, it would be good. But you don't have rain there. So. And it's not your Tuesday there. It's not raining, so forget about it, yeah? Tuesday pancakes is in Europe. Do you have them in America and all that?
No, Master.
No? So where does Tuesday pancakes comes from?
Never heard of that one before.
Probably France. Where was I when I heard about that? Tuesday pancakes, maybe in England. Who cares? We don't have any anyway. So it doesn't serve a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. You eat whatever the kitchen gives, right? Tuesday or not. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Do they cook well for you?
Yes,
very well.
You happy?
Yes,
Yes, Master.
I was kind of worried maybe you're not used to the food. But it's okay, huh? You can try to cook something yourself if you don't like it. So because of him, because of this lead reader, we can go in there, yeah? Because he was always thinking about how to make it the most attractive so that all the women would like his up and down and melodious voice so that he will have a chance to sin with them.
Oh.
But these women, they were also thinking of sinning with him as well.
Mm.
So from this energy, from this thought of physical sexual desires, both of us were born.
Oh. Wow.
No, it's true like that. It's not just a story.
Yeah.
This story mentioned it, but it's a true thing.
Yes, Master.
That our energy will create something finally at the end when the energy is strong enough
Wow.
to manifest into something physical or almost physical or even invisible or astral level type. Third, both of us were born from this kind of energy and a sexual desire and thinking. So we are one male and one female. One male devil and one female devil.
All right.
Yeah. We were born right inside that synagogue.
Wow.
Yeah, from that energy. Because every day or so often he goes there and he sings with his voice and tries with all his might to charm the woman. And the woman were also mesmerized by it.
Wow.
Thus, this lowly energy and sexual unholy desire inside the synagogue became more and more built up. And so both these devils, one man, one woman, were born right in the middle of the synagogue. That's why.
Yes, Master.
That's why they were there. It's not like they came in from outside. Yeah, they were born inside there through this energy. After that, after hearing the two devils confess thirst, the venerated master Baal Shem Tov went out to look for an abandoned well, and then exiled them there. I mean, telling them to stay inside there, inside that abandoned well. Yeah, far away from anywhere that any humans inhabited. Well, that's it. The story ends.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
You see, that's why all the masters taught us that body, speech, and mind, thinking also, have to be pure,
Yes.
have to be good. Therefore, not that everyone who volunteers or is assigned to do holy work inside any holy temple or synagogue or church or mosque is pure and holy.
That's true.
Thus, they could damage the energy, the atmosphere of that holy place
Right.
and infect other people.
Yes.
If the energy is strong enough, it manifests into these kind of devils like we have just read. If it's not strong enough to manifest into the physical presence, it could manifest into an astral presence and also disturb people, making people sick, making people's prayers not come true, distracting them or infiltrating their minds, and making the people not pray rightly or not sincere or having bad thoughts or negative thoughts or sexual desire right there. Even if it's not manifested into devils or astral devils, the bodies, the energy is still very bad for the people. That's why if you go to the ashram to meditate or listen to the Master's talk, you should check your body, speech, and mind. Okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
I don't mean just you, I mean you, all of you out there.
I have never allowed my disciples to eat meat, and I will not allow in the present or future. Lankavatara Sutra, Buddhism.